Alrighty, folks, we got another new album review for you here. This one is Saggan, You're All Dead. I believe it's pronounced Saggan. This is, I believe, just a side project of Zach Schottler. He's going by the name Zach Schottler here, of Skullfist. This came out a couple months ago, but I just now received my copy. I'm guessing this is just classified as heavy metal. It kind of acts like it wants to be a doom record, but it's not really a doom record. It is bleak, if you can tell by the album cover and the back and the inside. And that's just a little. So it's going for bleak. Zach does play all the instruments on here. I'm assuming he produced it, wrote everything on here. It starts off with a Hell Rider, which is, it's a good, quick-paced fist pumper. It's got some nice guitar in it. Nice guitar solo in it. Unfortunately, that's about the only song in this one that you get any guitar soloing out of. You get some guitar flourishes, some guitar outros, but there's nothing that really resembles a whole lot of guitar soloing on this album. Next up is Red Leather, which is basically like Hell Rider Part 2, except just slowed down. You Are the Enemy, got some good guitar on it. Ride the Storm, it's got a hard driving beat to it. It's got good guitar going. It's cruising along at a nice pace, and then just halfway through the song, it just flatlines. And this song is 7.5 minutes long, so it basically starts flatlining about 5 o'clock, and it just kind of peters and then rides its way out for the last 2.5 minutes. If I didn't say it's a 7.5 minute song, one of the two there's 2 songs that are over 7 minutes on this one. This is one of them. After that one, you get Way of the Road, which is a Skullfist cover from their album Way of the Road. That song Skullfist does is it's kind of a bouncy tune with the beat that's being driven by the bass guitar here. You don't really get any of that here. This is it's slowed down to a mid-paced tune. You do get some of the chorus, and you hear Zach actually singing in a voice that's close to Skullfist. Most of the singing on this album he does in a low, gravelly register, which is obviously the sound he's going for, because he does it on every single song. It's not as gravelly as, say, Road Wolf. If you know Witch Seeker, it's kind of along those lines, except it's not as musical sounding to my ears. He's got he can hit some high notes, but he chooses on this album to keep everything in that low, gravelly register, which is where the songs stay at, low, gravelly register. I Fear the Gods starts off. It's got some good drums to it. It gets a good pace going, but the singing just doesn't follow along with the drums. The singing is still just kind of that mid-pace singing register. The drums are going off in the background. It does have a nice guitar outro to it. Um, that song's called I Fear the Gods. Then the next one is the title track, You're All Dead. It's just a slow plodding number. It doesn't really go anywhere. And then it goes into the last song, It Gets Cold, and it's an even slower number and a more plodding number. And it's the other 7.5 minute tune. So it just kind of drags on. So outside of the opener, Hell Rider, which kind of opened things up with a quick pace, most of the album sticks into a mid-range area. There's not a lot of change in pace. Maybe some intros and some outros, but most of the time it just stays on this flat level until it hits these last two songs, which are about 12 minutes long in total, and they just bring everything to a grinding halt. And like I said, we weren't at a fast pace to begin with. So I'm guessing this sound is what he's going for. Like I said, he sang in this low gravelly register the whole time. The songs are all structured as mid-pace to slow plodding numbers. Not a lot of guitar flourishes. Like I said, you may get one or two solos. There's not a whole lot going on with this record, honestly. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It's not terrible. It just leaves a lot to be desired. And we know that this guy is as talented as he is. I mean, he played all the instruments on here. He sang everything. But he's got a really dynamic voice. He's a really good guitar player. And none of that is shown off here. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing the point on this one. Maybe somebody else can tell me what it is that it's supposed to be that I'm missing. So anyway, Saggan, You're All Dead. I would check out Hell Rider, Ride the Storm, I Fear the Gods. Check those out. See if you like them. All right. You guys have a good one.